What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. I know, it's still not Spicy Saturday, but I can't help it. You guys are sending me all these crazy spicy teams, abnormal amounts of them, and I can't help but showcase them. So Raghav for real, love the name. I think it's pronounced Raghav, correct me if I'm wrong, but thank you my man for sending me these battles with Muck, Walrein, and Kabutops in the back. I have only seen a couple of Kabutops in my day. I think PokeAK was running Kabutops back in the day. I'm sure there's been another content creator that has probably ran Kabutops as well. So shout out to them. And right now, we're going to see how Raghav is able to perform with it. Kanto Muck. We've seen an increase in popularity of Kanto Muck recently. Walrein, of course, very popular, very strong Pokemon. And then Kabutops, you do not see very often. This team kind of makes sense, right? You're double weak to counter in the back, so you have your counter answer in the front. You're also double weak to grass. Obviously, Walrein can fight back against grass, but it's also weak to grass. So that's why hopefully it can lure out a grass as a safe swap, or lure out the fighter. And then Kabutops can sweep with Mudshot Stone Edge. It's going to be able to dish out a lot of damage. Going for another Icicle Spear. This is definitely the safer play. Gets the shield. Lives this Psyshock, but is going to shield anyway. And that was actually a delayed CMP time. So do you stay in or do you switch here? Yeah, the Mudshots wouldn't do enough, so I like this play. Just going to try and get rid of this Sylveon and play out the one shield. Kabutops against whatever's in back. Takes it out. Instant swap. Oh my gosh, it's a Charizard. The perfect Pokemon to see in back. You don't even need to shield this. This is just a Claw. Because Blast Burn would be double resisted. And your Rock typing is going to resist the wing attacks as well. Oh my gosh. The only thing better would be a Fire Spin Charizard. One shot. Get one shot Charizard. Unbelievable. Double super effective Stone Edge. Destroys the Charizard. That is insane. Muck against his cousin. Safe swap. Walrein. I like how this trainer is throwing the Icicle Spear right away. Just to kind of put on the pressure. Get off some damage. Because he might actually get to another. I think. Oh, okay. I think you would have gotten to another. I think because you only need one more Powder Snow, and I bet you live a Cross Chop from that health. But might try and take back Switch if possible. That is also something. Yeah, gotta let it go at this point. I guess this way, Muck will have an easier time jabbing down. Going straight into Kabutops. Oh, another fighter. This is just hard counter city. Double counter. I don't really see a way out of this. Water Pulse chunks, but it's just not a very good move. I mean, Kabutops is pretty attack weighted. Surfetched is very glassy. Okay, they do Brave Bird, so you are going to get a farm down, but up a shield, there's just no way. Because you're going to be hitting for non-stab Thunder Punches, which is a pretty bad move, and Muck is going to be hitting you with Stab Dark Pulse, which is a pretty decent move. Does a lot more than the Punch does. So Muck definitely stronger against Kanto Muck in this matchup. Because you can hit that Dark Pulse, which actually does a fair amount of damage. G to the G, I don't think there's really anything could have done differently. Yeah, just kind of triple hard countered. Okay. Not a great lead against Golem. I mean, this kind of beats your whole team. Kind of beats your whole team. I think you got to respect the Wild Charge. Not going to respect it. It is Rock Blast. Great call. Terrific call. Going to go for the Dark Pulse. I like it. And if you can get this thing low enough, honestly, you could like Mudshot it down. Do you call it again? Or do you shield this one? Calls it again. Is going to get off another Dark Pulse. Yeah, I mean, this is why you don't bait. Because now the opponent is down a shield, and they've done all this. This is risky. Yikes. Gotta respect the charge now. They Rock Blast again. Opponent is a crazy bait specialist. Icicle Spear coming through, does some chip damage. Already has another one because the opponent stayed in for so long. Perhaps the opponent should have just swapped Tox right away. But they are just sacrificing this Tox. I believe this is only a Mud Bomb, which Walrein can tank. Walrein barely lives. In comes Zard. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Because that Golem still has a little bit of health and I think some residual energy too. Do they shield this? They don't! They don't know! They don't know what the Kabutops has. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Shields the Wild Charge and the next Mud Shot KOs. Kabutops sweeping in back. Unbelievable. Who's up next? Another Obstagoon. This is where you want to see the Obstagoon, right? So this is a good lead. When I do coaching sessions, like this is what I explain to someone. Even though this isn't like a super dominant matchup for Muck, this is a terrific lead because this is where you want to see the Obstagoon. And it's most likely they're not going to have a second counter user. So both of your back Pokemon are probably going to have a lot of play against the back line of this opponent. Another Night Slash coming through, no point in shielding. Oh, they get the boost. Now the opponent might be more likely to shield. Thunder Punch. Chips away. It's tempting to shield this. Okay. Just because, like, the few counters that the Goon gets off are going to do a lot of damage to Walrein, probably. Gets off 4 counters and takes about a quarter health away. In comes Trev. This is amazing. This is where you want to see the Trev. So they must be super weak to Walrein in back, like a Gliscor or something. What the heck's in back? I think you take this. Okay. I'm going to shield the Seed Bomb. Gets off another Spear. Well, I guess, no, the shield makes sense too, right? They're sensing they're weak to Walrein. It's another Charizard. People, man... People are seeing the streamers hit legend with Wing Attack Charizard, I guess. And they're all trying to run their Wing Attack Charizard. Oh my gosh. Raghav, if you're watching this video, let me know if you saw a bunch of Wing Attack Charizards in the back and you started running Kabutops because of that. Because this is such a good matchup for Kabutops. All the Charizard can do is spam Dragon Claws at you. Gonna get off another. Now you just simply shield. Stone Edge, and it's G to the G. Such a dominant matchup because one move from Kabutops KOs, and Charizard needs to land like 3 moves to KO. Next opponent, Muck versus Drift. Pretty even matchup. Drifblim resists the jabs, but you can deal super effective with your charge move. This is just an Icy Wind. Always build up to the Shadow Ball, folks. You guys love your debuff moves, I notice. But you want to always build up because you're never going to get a shield if you go straight for the Icy Wind. Lands the Dark Pulse. Wins CMP here. I bet he gets a shield in return. Doesn't. Opponent elects to let it go. Safe swap Walrein to lure out the fighter. Beautiful. Some of you guys, when you saw this sequence, might have been thinking, no, why'd you give up Switch? Now there's a Machamp against your Walrein. Well, you kind of have to with this team, right? Because you have to lure this guy out. If he stays in with the Muck, the Machamp just sweeps through the rest of his team. Now, he still has his Muck. And he has to hope the Kabutops can beat the Snorlax, which I don't think is going to happen. I think that if the Snorlax plays correctly, it can probably just get a farm and then double superpower. But, you know, if he can get shields here, if he can get a shield here with the punch, that would be huge. Oh, okay, I like this. He got the shield with the punch. Gonna go for a Stone Edge. This will do quite a bit of damage. And that Muck still has probably enough health to get off a Thunder Punch at least. Oh my. I think you let it go. Yeah. And they baited. They didn't want to debuff themselves. Now you get off another move. The Snorlax has to commit to a lick down here. Unless it was CMP. That'd be brutal. It was CMP. Oh my gosh. Oh, the poor opponent. Oh my gosh. They were in such a commanding position. They were in such a commanding position. And they just panicked a little bit in the end. Oh my gosh. But very nicely played by Raghav to find the win condition. Oh, that was crazy. Pedro Gonzalez, the next opponent. Muck versus Muck. The Mirror Muck match. Both of them trying to sneak in that extra poison jab. Looks like Raghav got the denial. Lands the Dark Pulse. Muck is a little bit tanky. It took that Dark Pulse pretty well. It is a non-stab Dark Pulse, I guess. Now a jab sneaks through. So they should be back even. Gonna swap into Walrein. I wonder if this was a catch or not. It was not. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. Because they would have Thunder Punched if they saw the Walrein. So they were just kind of spamming that Dark Pulse. Because it looked like they did like an entire jab or two before throwing that Dark Pulse against the Walrein. Yeah, just going to elect to save the shields. Already got a shield from the opponent. This probably won't KO. I think you still... I don't think that would have KO'd. I think you still would have gotten to the Earthquake. Because if you're going to shield there, right, you kind of want to shield... just going to sack Muck here, probably. Because if you're going to shield against that Walrein, you want to shield the first one. Because they're not going to bait you on the first one unless they're like a crazy person. Okay, this is fine. Maybe get a one mud shot head start. Because the jab might KO your Walrein. One mud shot head start. Oof, this is not good. This is not good in the slightest. I think the Trev... Oh, well, you do have that Icicle Spear stored. So if you get a shield here, I don't know. The win con here would be crazy. Little combo wombo. Needs the opponent to switch in their Walrein for some reason. Not gonna happen. Shoot. C-Bomb. Definitely would KO Kabutops. I wonder how much damage that C-Bomb does. Maybe like 93%, maybe 88%. That's my guess. 88%. Maybe more. I don't know. I don't see too many Kabutops, so it's tough to judge its bulkiness. This is always a tough call. Going to not shield. It is the EQ. I feel like Swamparts are normally going to go for the EQ more often than they're going to bait you with Hydro Cannon. Icicle Spear. This is just a Hydro, I believe. I could be wrong. Gets the farm down. In came a Fighter. So it's really good that he still has the Muck around. Why, wait. I'm confused. How did that game start? What were the leads? Little rewind. Muck into Sylveon, okay. For some reason I was thinking that our boy was the one that swapped out, and I was wondering why the Machamp didn't come in. But no, we led Muck into Sylveon, so Muck gonna aggressive swap in. Takes the cross chop. Big call. Goes for a TP here. I feel like Machamp kind of has to shield. Yeah. Machamp's got to get this thing low. And they get greedy over farming. Has to shield. Going to respect the rock slide here. It is a cross chop. Does Machamp get there? Oh, is this the rock slide? I kind of stopped counting. It's just a cross chop. So now gonna aggressive swap in. Really nice anticipation there that the opponent was gonna swap. And this is really the only place Kabutops had to go against this whole team. It was gonna struggle against the Swampert. It was gonna struggle against the Machamp. At least it has some neutral play here. And now the Sylveon is low enough where Muck can certainly poison jab down. Oh, okay. Gonna throw the punch here. I guess this is safer. You're taking less fast move damage. Either would have been fine. Could have jabbed down and thunder punched. Or just done that as well. Muck versus Zard. Pretty even matchup, but Muck has access to that super effective thunder punch, which is kind of nice. And these jabs are really chunking. Gets the refund there. Probably, like, you could stay in, maybe go in Walrein eventually. Or just stay in completely. Because if you can get your Kabutops on the Charizard, you're in a good spot. Going for a Thunder Punch bait here. Will the opponent shield? They will not. 2, 3, 4, 5. Catches a body slam on Walrein. Very nicely done. Counted to 6. Big Powder Snow down. This energy is really nice. Does Zard come in or does something else come in? Their own Walrein comes in, which is a lot better. A lot better for Walrein. Well, honestly, Kabutops is so good against this back line here. And our boy Raghav still has 2 shields. So I think Kabutops will probably end up sweeping this game. Obviously, Kabutops does have to be concerned about the... Oh my gosh, got the refund again. Raghav, are you paying Niantic, bro? 2 refunds in the same game? Little combo wombo here with Kanto Muck. Gets the last shield. And this Charizard does have a lot of energy, which is a little scary, but I mean... Wait, what? Had the Kabutops come in yet? Okay, visual. Visual glitch. Esport ready. Dragon Claw. Yeah, you just gotta save 1 shield for the Walrein in case it gets to an Earthquake. And this Walrein doesn't have this much health. So this game's acting super weird. Okay. Oh my gosh. Going for the Stone Edge. Might have to... Oh my god, that did so much. Oh god. Is this the Earthquake? No? Oh god. 1 Powder Snow? Has the Icicle Spear loaded. Oh my god, what a crazy finish. What a crazy finish. That was insane. Whoa. Okay. Lots of visual glitches. Amazing lead. You resist both moves from Venusaur. In comes Blaziken. You just gotta stay in here. And you have your Walrein for Venu, which will outpace the Venusaur. So, yeah, this is a matchup you just stay in. And you gotta make sure you retain Switch here, because you can't afford to have Venu aligned with your Kabutops. So I do like the shield here, even though it's probably just a Blaze Kick. Just gotta make sure you win this matchup. And depending on what comes in, he's gonna... Oh, okay. This is one play. Oh, wow, they went for the Brave Bird. Really good shield there. Yeah, this will probably work too. Should be fine. Venu comes back in against a loaded Walrein. What the heck's in back? Maybe they're just sacrificing the Venu since they know there's a Muck. They'll take out Walrus. Gotta make sure you wait out your full switch timer here. You don't want to get switch locked against something. Very nice awareness by Raghav. Oh, yikes. Needs to get this off to try and get this thing down into Dark Pulse range. It's gonna be close. Gotta commit to the Dark Pulse. You're getting close to Hydro Cannon range though, so you need this to KO, maybe +1 jab. It's not gonna happen. So yeah, I think what the better play would have been, I think what the better play would, I mean, Kabutops, I guess, just had nowhere to go against the whole team, so I can't really critique that too much. I think the strategy was just unfortunate that Kabutops had nowhere to go, but could have also just not swapped there. Could have just stayed in the whole time with Muck, because you still had your Walrein for the Venu, and they're not going to come in with Venu against Muck. Okay. Gallade's always tricky here. Calls it and gets to the spear because of that snuck in Powder Snow. Very nice. Walrein putting in some work. Gets both shields without committing a shield himself. Has to come in with Muck here because the... oh my gosh. Because the Mud Shots won't do enough. And obviously you can't take a Leaf Blade with Kabutops. Is just going to put this whole game on Kabutops. Taking all this damage on Muck. Getting ready to swap right away. Oh my gosh. This is an Icicle Spear. Yeah, the opponent's just going straight for like fast moves at this point. Just like pure chip damage. Did, I think, go a little over 100 energy. Oh, yeah. Don't want to overfarm too much. I think you kind of did like 2 less Mud Shots than you could have done. Going to tank another. This is getting a little close for comfort, because... but you're fine. You've got the Stone Edge. You're 2 away from the next Stone Edge. Bang. Bang. Kabutops showing no mercy. He's got those intense eyes where he's putting on a clinic, and it looks like that's the video. So thank you so much to Raghav for the fun battles with Kabutops. Very cool team. I encourage you guys to try out this team if you're wanting to have some fun. If you have a random high rank Kabutops that you're like, hey, I should put this guy to use. You saw Raghav demonstrate here that this team can be effective. Also, disclaimer, I don't think these battles were consecutively. I think these were kind of hand-picked. So, that said, take what I said with a grain of salt. Like, I'm not saying this team is amazing. I think Kabutops is probably difficult to use, but you saw in the right situations against Walrein, against Charizard, it can really wreak havoc against those two. So all that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Leave a comment down below. All comments help us out. Or like the video if you enjoyed it. And all that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.